alayhi salam in his own image, in the image of Adam alayhi salam. And that is one way for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to show that He perfected the creation of Adam alayhi salam. He perfected the creation of Adam alayhi salam. However, the first interpretation is the most correct one. Why? Because in other ahadith it mentions, instead of saying that Allah Azza wa Jal created Adam alayhi salam ala suratihi, it says ala surat al-Rahman. Ala surat al-Rahman, in the image of Ar-Rahman, of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And again, what does it mean? It does not mean that Adam alayhi salam looks like Allah, wal-'iyadu billah, but it means that Allah Azza wa Jal is Sami' and Basir. Adam alayhi salam is Sami' and Basir, but there's no muqarana, there's no tashbih between Allah Azza wa Jal and Adam alayhi salam. So this is what the scholars have said about that particular hadith.
Regarding the Jannah,
yes.
Just what I heard, that it is not the Jannah al-Ma'wa that was Adam and Hawa in Jannah. Just want to confirm what was the Jannah.
Jazakallah khairan, that's a good point. Allahu A'lam, to my knowledge, I am not certain of which Jannah it is, but I have certainly heard that opinion that this is a different Jannah from the Jannah that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has in store for the believers on the Day of Judgment. But I do not know which one is the more correct opinion.
What age was Prophet Adam when he was created? Was he like a baby or was he an adult?
That's a good question. The brother is asking what age was Adam alayhi salam when he was created? Was he a baby or an adult? I did not come across a specific age. However, he was created in the shape, in an adult shape. He was not a young man, he was not a young baby, he was created in the adult shape. So that was, to my knowledge, the way that Adam alayhi salam was created. Yes?
Can I ask about the creation of Hawa, or are we going to talk in the next...
The creation of?
Hawa.
Hawa, yes, inshallah, we'll delay that part and we'll mention it with the next part of Adam alayhi salam story. Yes?
Assalamu alaikum. So, Shaitan disobeyed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right?
Yes.
He was kicked out.
Yes.
He was kicked out from the heaven.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Adam was placed in the Jannah.
Mm-hmm.
So how come Shaitan entered into the Jannah?
The scholars in Islam, they say that when Shaitan was banished, he was not completely banished, and he still had, he was not banished in the way where he was sent down to earth or sent down to another place, but Allah Azza wa Jal sent him away from his presence there with the angels. The place that he was banished from was the company of the angels. So when Shaitan was referred to as Rajim, that is the interpretation of the regime, that his privilege of being in the company of angels was removed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So he, after that incident, was not allowed to be with the angels, was not allowed to be in those gatherings of the angels. But later on, he found his way into that place where Adam alayhi salam and his wife was. And Allahu A'lam, I do not know if this was the Jannatul Ma'wa or Jannatul Al-Adn, the one that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prepared for the believers in the Akhirah, or this was another place. But what has been mentioned is that that banishment was from the company of the angels. Any more questions? So inshallah we'll conclude here and we'll carry on next week. Jazakumullahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.